This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club. G'day Tiger fans, welcome to Raw Vision, brought to you by Metro Solar, and it's the spotlight on round 8. The Tigers are heading over to Adelaide on Sunday afternoon to take on Port Adelaide. It's going to be a huge game, and joining me today, because Brendan Lade has had to go home with a little sniffle with the subs vest on, the big truck Benny Rutten's come in. Thanks for coming in, mate. What's happened to Lady?
Thanks, Richo. Yeah, I don't know. He's been spent the early part of the week running around with a box of tissues and blowing his nose, so we thought it'd better off get him out of here and not take anyone else down. So yeah, pleasure to pull off the subs vest today and get in it and help you out.
Thanks for that. I reckon, Lady, that is weak, but I think we're better off here with the big truck. Mate, how are you enjoying Punt Road?
No, it's been really good. I mean, had to move the family over to Melbourne, and I've lived my whole life in Adelaide, so it's been a terrific move, and the footy club's great and the supporters, so I've settled in nicely.
Enjoying the Melbourne traffic though? Is it a bit more than Adelaide?
Yeah, there's a few more cars on the road, so I've got to try and pick my times when I come in and out of Richmond.
Yeah, beautiful. What about the mood this week, Truck? It was a good win against the Pies. It was a fantastic game to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was an important game for us to win. Obviously you don't want to get too far out of the win-loss to get out of hand, but it was an important win for us as a footy club, and I think the guys took some good confidence because Collingwood are pretty. They've showed some really good signs this year.
They've been good defensive, and to score 100 points against them was a real bonus. We'll have a look at the squad actually for this week, with the game being on Sunday. Don't have the team as yet, but some big ends. Griffo back from that concussion a week off, and Shane Edwards, who had a sore calf. They're two big inclusions.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Shane's probably been top 2 or 3 players so far this year, and Griffo is just such a big body up front, and it's going to give the opposition some headaches having Ty getting in some good goal kicking form, and Jack as well being able to he's got the flexibility to play up the ground or deep in the goal square as well, and you throw Brett Delitti up there coming out of the goal square is terrific.
There's going to be a couple of stiff boys, I guess, when you have a win, probably going out of the team, because you'd think those two will come in.
Yeah, that's right, and that's just that's what we want as a healthy playing list. That competition for spots, and really valuing your selection.
Well, this week is Kane Corn's 300th and final match, and with the Daycore match up this week, I think he will definitely go to Trent Koch and Truck. What do you think?
Yeah, look, I think so. I mean, Koch had a terrific 4-quarter performance for us last week, and Kane, firstly from my point of view, congratulations to Kane. He's been a fantastic player, and 300 games at one footy club's such a great effort. So congratulations to him. But I reckon he'll probably go to Koch this week. It should be a really good matchup. But whenever we get a matchup like that, it's going to be a team effort against Kane.
If Trent plays like he did last week, he's incredibly hard to stop. The way he was winning that footy, and that particularly the last quarter, was a real leader's game.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think his ability to win his own footy, that's what makes blokes really hard to tag. So it's going to be let's hope Koch can play another game like he did last week.
Certainly hope so. Well, we've got Trent Koch, and Port Adelaide have got Robbie Gray, Truck, and he's All-Australian last year, and his form this year, although Port's been down a little bit, he hasn't dropped off at all.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had a good look at Robbie during the week, and I think he's leading their clearances by about 21 ahead of Travis Boak. So he's a crucial player to him in the midfield, but also can go forward deep, and he's a lively small forward. So he's going to be the one that we're going to put a lot of time into.
Pretty hard to stop him though, and he's getting 16 contested possessions, isn't it? He wins his own footy.
That's right. It's a bit like Koch, I suppose. That those players are the hardest ones to stop when they win their own footy, and his stuff around stoppages is going to be crucial.
Now, Truck, what you mightn't know is on the Spotlight, the production team, we do a lot of homework each week, and we've come up with a stat here on Jasper Pittard in the wins v losses. He smashes it when they win, over 600 metres twice in their wins. But if you can cut him out and get him into the minus territory, it goes a long way to winning the game.
Absolutely. I think Polak's been missing the last few weeks for Port, so Broadbent's gone up onto the wing, so it's really put the load onto Pittard, and as you can see from the numbers there, we really need to stop the ball getting into his hands, and because his run and carry is really damaging. So we need to try and put his offence away from their back half.
Is that a team effort, just getting over and blocking him so he can't get those handball receives, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll have to make a decision whether we sort of put more of a lockdown, Stevie Morris onto him, or whether we just go and play one-on-one. But it's definitely a team effort to nullify his influence.
The truck, the elimination final last year, it was an incredible start by Port Adelaide. We saw them do the same thing to Hawthorn earlier this year, and if they get up and going early with that crowd there, they're pretty hard to stop. So would that be a real focus?
Absolutely. It's our first quarters haven't been great so far this year, so it's going to be a focus for us. But we know it's going to be a fierce contest early, and Port have lost a couple in a row now, so they're going to be coming out firing. And I think Ken Hinckley's sort of challenged their work rate a little bit, so we're expecting a fierce contest early.
I think Tiger fans really enjoyed seeing Brett Deledio come out of the goal square, and particularly in this last quarter here, we see him coming out on the lead. Great hands. Great pace on the lead. Do you think we'll see him doing that a bit more as the season progresses?
Well, I think so, especially if he keeps coming out and finishing the way he did. It's his ability to finish the goals. We saw Ty in the last quarter, Jack nail his goals. That scoreboard pressure. The scoreboard pressure is probably something hasn't quite been at the level we wanted early in the year. So, his speed out of the goal scorer and his ability to mark overheads is really important.
He's got great hands too on the lead. He got them really out in front, and there was some good delivery, which helps also.
That's right, the delivery helps, and he's on Jack Frost, who's pretty fast as well. So it goes to show how quick he is. Yeah,
he took 13 marks, so hopefully we get a little bit more out of him this week. Now, as I said earlier, Brendan Lade is home sick with a little sniffle, a little runny nose, but I found this footage of him, Truck. I think you'll enjoy this. This is Port Adelaide v Melbourne back in round 3 2009. Have a look at the big fella here with young Cale Morton. He's pretty tough here against a young guy, yet he's gone home with a sniffle today.
Yeah, I think he's getting used to the comfy chair in the office, I think, and sitting there with the heater on in these winter days. He's picking on a small bloke.
A first-year player, poor old Cale Morton. Oh, look, we do wish you well, lady. We hope you get better. Truck, thanks for filling in. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks very much.
And good luck over in Adelaide this week.
No worries. Cheers, Richard.
There you go. That's been the spotlight on round 8. The boys over in Adelaide against Port. Get over there if you can. If you live in Adelaide, try and get a ticket. It's pretty hard. We'll see you there.